We got books.
A lot of books.
A lot of books.
A lot of books.
Yeah.
It started as a thrift haul, transitioned to a spooky season TBR, and then Barnes and Nobles. I never know.
We always had S's to the end of things.
Yeah. That place.
Did you see that thing from Nordstrom? It's Nordstrom, not Nordstrom's.
You're gonna take my card regardless.
It felt very targeted. Anyways.
It was. But yeah, then Barnes and Noble has a sale half off hardcover books till the 5th of September. Which isn't that long now that I think about it, because we're already at the 20th.
It sounded like a long time when she told us, but it's not.
So yeah, it just catapulted, and now we've got huge stacks and baskets full of books. So we're just going to share everything.
Oh, also Target. I picked up some things at Target, and we might actually go back. Target has a sale on books. The ones I picked up were 20% off, but I saw some that were like 30% off too.
Not even going to go through. I got other on the list to buy, child. It's been a lot. It has been escapism. It's been capitalism. It's been not saving my moneyism. Let's just get started.
I don't know if I said this before, but I wasn't reading as much. Like I used to read a lot when I was younger, and then I stopped, and now I'm just now getting back into reading. So when we went to Barnes and Noble, this was one of the books I picked up, The Sign for Home. I'm almost done with this. I'm obsessed. This reminded me of what I used to love about reading. I'll probably do a dedicated video talking about it because it's that good and it's worth it. But just know, this is amazing. This is amazing, and I'm obsessed.
Wow. Okay. So
yeah, it's so good. You got to read it.
I'll do one of my Barnes and Noble picks. This is lore. So I am a Greco-Roman mythology horror. Okay, and this book seemed really interesting. From what I've read of the little dust jacket, it's basically like 9 gods are punished. There's something that happens every year and they're punished. They have to come down to earth and live. It has some of the original gods as well. I think some new fake ones. But it's set in New York City, and then there's one girl, her name is Laura, of course. And basically she's gonna help the gods reclaim all of their rights. That way they don't have to live as humans. It's thick. I read, but this is thick. But the cover alone got me.
Stunning.
And it's Medusa. I fucking love Medusa. Medusa was scorned, first of all. Justice for Medusa. So whatever. I picked it up and I'm really excited.
What? Oh, the books on Barnes and Noble. So yeah, they were half off. The first one, I still have the receipt in there. So The Sign for Home was $13.50, and then this book, Nobody Gets Out Alive. I think this is gonna be like spooky TBR vibes. This was $13.49. So like, let's go get these sale books. It sounded interesting because this sounded like this was going to be a collection of different stories. This one takes place in Alaska. And, I haven't really read anything taking place in Alaska. That's why I thought it would be... Why you say it like that? So this seems to be a collection of stories, like random things. Like one thing is about a grieving woman. One thing is about like an older woman. Like it seems to follow like everyone... a couple of different people and like the things that they're going through, but I'm guessing based on the title, like nobody is gonna get out alive, so maybe it's just struggle and strife. I don't know, but I thought this would be perfect for like spooky season vibes, so I'm looking forward to this one.
So that first book I showed you was on sale at Barnes & Noble. It was $10, I believe. This one was not, but I'm still interested in it. My bookmark's in there. I haven't read it yet. This is called The Girls I've Been by Tess Sharp. And this just seemed like a whole lot of mess and a whole lot of drama, so naturally I picked it up. Basically, this girl, she is the daughter of a con artist, and she's like in like this weird, it seems like this weird 3-way sort of situation where she's kissing her new girlfriend, but her ex-boyfriend walks in. Then the next day they're all gonna go to the bank, but then 2 people are trying to kill the bank. I don't know if she's going to be a con artist herself. It talks about how her mom, I think her mom, not the new book. Not the new book. Her mom is a con artist, and she grew up as like her protege, so I'm really curious to see how that ties into everything. It just gave mess. Not really spooky, but I need mess, so I got it. This one was not on sale, so if this sounds interesting, check Target. I don't know.
For library, we really need to get to the library because this is getting a little ridiculous.
It is, but I want to have my own library.
I do too, but let's...
I mean, how else am I going to start it? The library. I might donate to some, though. Donate some of the books there.
I guess, child. Now I'll go to the ones I got at Target. I forgot what these are about. You know, I just been picking things up and like, I forget. Okay.
Sometimes you don't need to know. The book cover looks fun.
It does look fun. This is called The Lost Apothecary, and look how cute. Who could leave this behind? Not me. All right, so it takes place in 18th century London. There's like whispers of like a woman, like she has a hidden apothecary shop. Honestly, I don't even remember reading the rest of it. I was just like, hidden apothecary, I'm in. So
you have an apothecary.
That was enough for me, and it was 20% off. Like it wasn't super cheap, but you know, it was a cute buy.
Say love you.
Yeah. I can't wait to read this. I wonder if this could go for spooky season TBR. A dark world, demons, apothecary murders. Yeah, this is giving spooky season TBR. Yeah. Okay.
This is for my spooky season TBR. This one was on sale at Barnes & Noble. This is Belmorte by Bella Higgin. And basically, oh man. Basically, there's like these 5 different houses where all these vampires are celebrities, and it kind of reminds me of what you were telling me about The Sims, where people can choose to be their living donors. This girl's sister chose to be their living donor. She went into this, it's like a neighborhood, this little off secluded place, and her sister never came out. So now her sister is trying to go in and see what the hell's going on. Where's my sister? But there's vampire stuff. I think there might be a hint of like enemies to lovers, because she says, a vampire and my mortal enemy. The harder I try to resist him, the further I fall under his spell. It's corny, it's cheesy, and I'm gonna eat it the fuck up because I love vampire anything. So, and this one, I could tell you the exact price. It was $9.49, so it was on sale.
Honestly, like I just read the first sentence and vibes. Like I picked this up at Target as well. It was 20% off. This is called Chef's Kiss. I wanted to pick up something light because I want to get in the, like these end of summer beach days. And like on the beach, I want to read something light. I don't want to read something too intense. Honestly, I looked at the back and it was like, Simone is a type A recipe developer at The Discerning Chef, a venerable cookbook and magazine publisher. Honestly, that was enough for me. Like I just read the first sentence and I picked it up. It looks like this is a little like, it looks like this is a little bit of, this is what I saw. A fresh and witty queer rom-com. I'm in. Like, I was in. And then I saw, y'all know I like Jessie Satano. I wasn't a fan of Doll A for Aunties, but it has a little thing from her on the back, like an utter delight filled with sumptuous food and adorable banter. It's like, I do hold Miss Satano in high regard, and so she likes it as well, so we picked it up.
The rest of my books I either thrifted or got online on eBay. So I'm going to show you one that I got on eBay just because it's kind of out of the way. This one is called How to Find Love in a Bookshop by Veronica Henry. This was a TikTok recommendation, but let me preface that. It wasn't like blowing up all over. It wasn't on a table at Barnes & Noble. No. This was a really random, obscure video that came on my feed from somebody that seemed like they were supposed to come on my feed, not just because they were blowing up, that recommended this book. So I was excited because that hasn't failed me before. And basically it's like this bookshop that's like the epicenter of a neighborhood, but the daughter took over ever since the dad died, but everybody keeps going there. She's trying to keep it afloat, and how everybody, like, you know, regular customers in their lives all in this bookshop. So I thought it was kind of cute. It seemed like you got a bunch of different plots into one. I got it on eBay. It was really cheap. Hardcover. You love to see it. I'm a hardcover whore, so.
That was giving like slice of life a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. It's kind of camp. I mean, let me know how it is.
I know slice of life.
The rest of my books, I got it when we went to the thrift store. They were all, the price, I ripped one of the prices off. The prices that are on here are not even the prices that I paid because, you know, they had the different color-coded things with corresponding discounts.
I think it was 75% off, I remember that.
Oh, okay. So this one is called The Memory Keeper's Daughter. So it was $2.75. 75% off, $2.
Please don't make me get mad. 50 cents?
50. Yeah, so that means I paid 50 cents for it, right? Yeah. Math is not our strong suit. I don't remember what this is, but I don't remember shit. Like, I just get things and then they're just here, but I really want to be adamant about like reading the things that I get. Oh, he has to deliver his own twins. The first kid is healthy. The second daughter has Down syndrome. Oh yeah, I remember this was giving like mess. He asks his nurse to take his Down syndrome daughter away to like an institution, but like she disappears, and I believe the nurse like winds up raising her or something like that. It just sounded like super interesting and certainly worth 50 cents. So It's one of my thrift store pickups. And 50 cents, like, come on.
This was the only book I got at the thrift store. This is by Aristotle, Poetics. I read The Symposium in college and I really enjoyed it. This one was only $2. I don't know if this is supposed to be similar to The Symposium where you learn and there's still a plot, or if you just learn and that's it, but I will let you know and find out. This seems like one of those, like, I'm a deep girl, I'm a thinker, I'm reading on the train and you're mesmerized by me. That's what this
What is happening?
That's what is happening. I'm a deep girl, I'm a thinker, I'm reading on the train and now you're mesmerized by me. That's what this is. But also, you know, I was gonna get it regardless. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, because I remember you said something similar. What was it about The Great Gatsby?
No, I would never read The Great Gatsby.
Not The Great Gatsby, what was it?
The Beautiful and Damned. And yes, you need to have some of those books. I'm a young, cute, single girl and I read, so.
Oh, shoot.
This is where I'm at.
Another thrift store find. This one is called Best Friends. This too wound up being 50 cents. This is just kind of giving me like women friendship throughout the years, like all of the things that go along with that, something that you want to share with your friends, some things that you don't. It seems interesting. Like, oh, she's long. It's almost 500 pages.
It's giving lore.
You know what? Sometimes I kind of like books like these. Like, you know how sometimes you're reading something, but you want a little break, but like you don't want to get into anything else too heavy. I feel like this will be like a nice little palate cleanser. Like, it's not too much of a commitment. I'm not gonna like sit down and read the whole book in a week, but you know, like to pick up as I'm reading other things. I think that's probably how I'll read this one, but at 50 cents, what a steal.
The rest of my books, these are all from eBay and they're all TBR for spooky season. I'm very excited. So the first one I got is a hardcover of The Merciless, #2.
It's like, I know, but like this gold hardcover is giving.
Okay, these books, they're like horror books, okay? I read the first one.
I DNF'd
She DNF'd it. But it's giving occult Mean Girls. That's the synopsis of the first book. It left on a cliffhanger. So this is the second book. There's 4 in the series. I was going to buy all of them. I don't know if I want to commit to the full series right now. So I just got the second one. Danielle Vega, she knows what she's doing because this, you know, she puts this little thingy up on the cover and I'm not scared. I'm intrigued. It's giving, I don't know, it's just giving. It looks so cute in my little stack. It looks so cute on my bookcase. And for that alone, I mean, this was like $4. I'm gonna buy it. But I'm excited. So it just kind of continues where the last book left off. The last book, if you read it, the girl, main character, Sophia, she ends up seeing that she's a little taken by something. And now we find out what. Don't act intrigued. We ain't going.
I'm not, but you know.
This sounds triggering. Why did you get a book that's about the 2008 recession?
I don't know.
Oh, God. This person goes back to New York after leaving Florida from his foreclosed house where his family lives in an abandoned house of young squatters in Sunset
Oh
Park.
yeah, that sounded funny as hell to me. That's why I that sounded hilarious to me. Like, imagine leaving, like, you know how like right now, like everybody left New York and stuff. Like, imagine coming back to your place and they're squatters and they're just not leaving. Like, we live here now. What do you go? Yeah, that sounded funny to me. That's why I picked it up.
You don't think this is triggering given our current economic?
No.
No.
If anything, maybe there'll be some tips and tricks, girl. Like, I don't know. It is what it is. What can we do? But that just sounded so funny to me. Because, like, how's he going to get rid of the squatters? Like, are the squatters going to fight back? I don't know. This just seemed, like, totally random. This, too, is 50 cents. This is it called Paul Auster? No,
that's the author.
That's the author. Oh.
Sunset Park.
Someone's feeling, like, to put your name so big and bold at the top, like, feeling full of ourselves. But yeah, this is called Sunset Park.
So this last one, again, eBay, again, spooky season TBR. This is Lindsay Sands' One Lucky Vampire. This is not
vampires.
Yeah, it's vampire smut, and I say that with pride. Okay, I deserve some good smut. Okay, and I deserve a vampire story, and now I've got a 2-in-1. And I'm very excited because this author, this sticker is pissing me off. This author, basically, like this one girl I follow online, Mary Skinner, she eats up this author's books and she like studies writing and she's a writer. So I'm intrigued. I feel like there's gonna be an actual plot because I hear a lot of people say there's no plot. I need a plot. So, I mean, the cover is a little cringe, but of course it is. I'll let you know. I mean, do I really even need to say what's on the back? Y'all know what I'm here for, so yeah, that's...
So what aesthetic does that one give when one's reading it on the train?
Giving, I would not read that on the... Actually, I would read that on the train if I had a couple of drinks before. It's giving I don't give a fuck. It's giving spooky horror.
What type of individual does this attract while you're reading it?
Another spooky horror.
Okay, I get it. Okay. Alright, this one also picked up from the thrift store. This seemed like, oh, I know why I picked this one up. I pick up things for the most random reasons. The person wrote notes in here.
Oh,
and
so fun.
I'm obsessed. So this is, first of all, I wanted to get more into like sci-fi. I'm not typically a sci-fi girl. The extent of my sci-fi is like back in the day, like on channel FX, like where you just happen to be home on a Saturday and like this weird sci-fi movie comes on and you watch it and it's kind of intriguing. That's like the extent of my sci-fi interest. But
what about The Fly?
The Fly, you know what? I keep saying I need to watch The Fly for 80s movies night because he's never seen it. I know, it's a classic, like who hasn't seen The Fly? Yeah. But I mean, like, outside of that, I mean, like, everyone's seen The Fly, but you know what I mean? So this seems, the way this was described is like, it's Ender's Game meets Close Encounter of a Third Kind. It's giving a little YA, like it's set in a high school. They're following like a flying saucer. Like, oh, you know what? This is a non-committal way to get into it and see if I like it. What was the green sticker? 25% off?
I don't think that one was on sale at all. Because I spent $2 on one and that was the sticker price.
Oh, okay. So this was actually $2, but I don't know. It seems camp, but I'm really excited to read the person's notes in there.
That's so fun.
They're in different colors. Like some are in red. Like I don't know.
Did they put a key?
A key? No. I find the things funny. Like it's just like, why? Next things like, good point. Like, I don't know. It's hilarious. You know what? I might have to read this next actually because like all of their question marks, like some of the writing is like really aggressive. Like,
oh, you know they got serious. They switched from pen to pencil
to red pen. Like, what was going on? Like, the person who actually put the notes in here is what sold me. So, yeah.
This is also camp. It's also my last book. This is the psycho killer version of the first book of the Gossip Girl series, and I have been reading it. I got it as a gift. I don't even know how many years ago. I'm almost done. I've been edging myself finishing those books because I don't want to finish it. And then, obviously, spooky season, I was like, this is the perfect book for me for spooky season. So I'm really excited. And also, it's like, obviously I've read it before, right? But how are they going to spin it to be a psycho killer for just the first book? Like, is it going to, I don't know. I have so many questions and I'm really excited. Now I'm looking to see if they have notes on this one too. They don't, but that would have been good. But yeah.
There's notes in this one too. I don't know why I love that so. Oh, I know why I picked this up. Okay. So this I also got at the thrift store. I took the sticker off, but I think this had a pink sticker. So I think this was 50 cents too. This is Where the Girls Are by Susan J. Douglas. This just kind of seemed like it was like women throughout the year, like women in media and television, publication, and like how the different women, female archetypes like kind of led to the different tropes and characters and personalities that we see. And that just sounded super interesting because they said things. Did it say this took place in the 60s? No, this probably was in 94. It's so old.
Well, maybe the people on the cover, because wasn't I Dream
Yeah, I Dream of, like, there's I Dream of Jeannie on the back. Like, so it's just like growing up with mass media. And I find this interesting just because all of the discourse and things that we have about women now and in the media and like different norms and standards and beauty standards and things like that. So I'm really curious as to like, I believe the author, I think she says like she's a baby boomer. So I'm very interested, like what was this like, how long ago was 95?
27 years ago.
I'm curious what the conversation was 27 years ago. Oh yeah. Anyways, I'm curious what the situation was 27 years ago because life is just starting to feel very cyclic to me and I have a strong feeling it's the same conversations that we're having now, but interesting to read it from like that point of view, that standpoint. So yeah.
I'm intrigued too.
Yeah. That's the end of mine. That's it.
All I had. Yeah.
That's all, folks. We're gonna go because we're literally booked. But yeah, I think we're gonna go to Target and see if we can pick up some more books. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna do like a video about it. I've been low-key vlogging as I read this. It's so good. It's so juicy. I might finish this tonight actually. And then I'm just gonna go straight into spooky season TBR stuff because that's where I'm at. Like, why deny myself?
Yeah, I have no clue what I'm gonna read next. I might have to just full send it into spooky season.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Like, I'm on my own timeline.
Yeah, and honestly, all the spooky girls know August 1st is spooky season, okay? Yep. So don't know which one. I might save lore for later. Unless I find something good today, I don't know, but yeah.
Alright, see ya.
Bye.
What?
It was filming, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It has a stop button there. Can you imagine? Oh no, it wasn't.